Hey, what's up, guys? No Talent Cam here with another movie review. This one here is for Ghostbusters, The Frozen Empire. Went and saw this one Saturday. Let's see. Overall, I think it was a decent movie. I don't think it was great by any means. If you watched Afterlife, the one that took place like a couple years ago, if you liked that one, you're probably gonna like Frozen Empire. I like that this one kind of picks up with them already have their boots in the ground. They're at the new station, the fire station, the Ghostbusters headquarters. So they're already going out doing missions. Starts off with them chasing after ghosts, which you've seen in the previews. So I liked how they started it off. I thought it started out pretty well. I think everybody, like actors-wise, I think everybody did a fairly good job acting. With the script that they had. But like I said, if you did like Afterlife, you're probably gonna like this one. And it's, in my opinion, I don't think it's as good as Afterlife. I liked Afterlife. I like that one a lot. Nice little reboot that they did. So this one I think is more, which is fine, but they're definitely going for a more of a family feel compared to, the Ghostbusters are, they're family-friendly movies anyway, but this one I think they're really gearing it more towards the younger crowd, trying to get them involved. That's one of the things. It's just a little more kid-friendly. That's one of the downfalls. That doesn't make it a bad movie. That just means for the younger kids, I'm talking like tweens, the young teenagers, whatever, they're probably going to enjoy a lot of the comedy that was in the movie. I think they're going to, find that a little more entertaining than the adults. It does have adult humor in it, but they're definitely gearing more towards a family-oriented crowd. So some of the jokes, some hit, some were real good. Some didn't hit the mark for me. I think they're just kind of not that funny, but like I said, geared more towards the younger crowd, and they would probably find that kind of stuff funny that they do. Story-wise, this takes place pretty much after Afterlife. Like I said, they got their boots on the ground. They're in their station. They're chasing a ghost. Essentially, what you're looking at, story-wise, is the young girl. I can't remember her name. She is trying to be more, she wants to be accepted, as one of the Ghostbusters. She wants to be considered an adult. And that kind of, that's kind of her storyline, essentially. And Paul Rudd is essentially, trying to be the, I don't think, they're not married, but they're her kids. But I think he's definitely going more for a more stepfather approach. He wants to be, nice to the kids, he wants to have fun with them, be on their good side, but he also wants to try and, kind of lay the foot down when he needs to. And I think he's just trying to find a balance between that. And that's pretty much what they're doing with the Paul Rudd character throughout the movie, essentially. They bring in some people, Kumail Nanjiani. I think I'm saying that right, Kumail Nanjiani. Yeah, he's in it. He has kind of a purpose to the main ghost that they release, essentially, for this Frozen Empire. So he kind of comes into the story. Everybody that was kind of in Afterlife makes an appearance in this one, which is cool, which is good. Bill Murray, everybody, they all make an appearance. I don't think Janine, the character, was played by Annie Potts. I don't think she was in the Afterlife movie, but she's in this one, which is really cool. I like how they included her into it. Sadly, not really a spoiler, but the only Ghostbuster that they don't have in there, or from the Ghostbuster movies, obviously the one that passed away, but there's no Rick Moranis, which I think he's kind of doing a whole hiatus on the whole acting thing. But he's not in it. So if you're looking to expect him to be in it, he doesn't make an appearance, but mostly everybody else in there. You got Slimer. Overall, I think it was a decent movie. I think the pacing's really good. One of the downfalls, I think, of the movie would be there's like there's too many, they're trying to do too many storylines. There's too many sub-stories where if they would just focus on, like a couple things, I think it would have made it a lot better. They're just trying to, everyone's got their purpose. They're just bringing all these people back, and trying to do their own little sub-stories essentially when you don't really need those sub-stories. So that's probably one of the bad things about the movie is that in my opinion, I think they just try to do too many sub-stories and that just kind of brings it down. It's just, kind of waters it down a little bit. But overall, I did like the movie, especially with nostalgia. I grew up watching Ghostbusters. I love it. I watched the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters. I was obsessed. And I think they did a good job incorporating the old stuff with the new. I think they did a good job there. But like I said, kind of too many sub-storylines. The acting was good. But other than that, I thought it was a decent movie. Some of the comedy, like I said, doesn't hit for me. That's just me. Like I said, they're definitely gearing more towards a family crowd, which is fine. But yeah, overall, I think they did a good job with what they had. It's not as good as Afterlife. I don't think it's as good as Afterlife. But that being said, I thought that they did a good job with what they had. So we'll leave it at that. I'll probably, it was fun seeing them. Then it brings back the nostalgia. I like that. But overall, I'd probably only give it about a 7. But if you like Ghostbusters, if you should treat yourself and go see it. If you grew up watching Ghostbusters, it's good to just bring the nostalgia back. So I think you should go check it out in theaters. Otherwise, if you didn't like Afterlife or you're not really a big Ghostbusters fan per se, you probably don't need to go see this one or just wait for streaming. But yeah, overall, definitely probably a 7 overall. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. And until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. All your likes mean a lot. And until then, I'll see you on the next review. Have a good one.